What is going on, everybody? A happy Thursday to you out there in TV land, and thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. I know we just had a birthday. We just had your birthday, of course, Ryan. My birthday's coming up in March, but in between you and me, guess who it is? Well, you already know. But you don't know at home. It's Shania, our director. Not only is it her birthday, but she's 30 today.
Wow.
So she's hit the big 3-0 just like you, my friend.
Pretty awesome. You know, Shania, I remember, celebrated her golden birthday last year, so a big happy 30th birthday to our wonderful teammate behind the scenes who make sure that our blindfolds are put together, who make sure that our commercials are still running here for Northern News now. So we have a wonderful director in Shania, and we're excited for all the work that lies ahead.
Yes, I think she's one of the people around here that kind of puts out fires, maybe perhaps when things are kind of going awry, or does a lot of work in order to make sure that the station is going correctly, including this show. A lot of work into this show. So thank you very much, Shania, and a happy 30th to you. Hopefully you get to relax today, but instead you're working right now. You know? That's how it goes.
We got Run Club tonight, so it sounds like Shania will be running for her 30th birthday.
Shania, every time I ask her what's going on this weekend, Shania, hey, what's going on? It's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday even. What's happening this weekend? Oh, I'm not really sure. Well, I don't really have any plans. I'm going to go for a run. That's all she says. This time I asked her, she said the same thing. I'm like, it's your birthday weekend, Shania. What are you going to do? She's like, I don't know. I might go for a run or something.
I got to tell you, that grandma's marathon, the full training is no joke.
Yes.
Mary and I are like, where's our time in the evening now? It's like, it's spent running a couple miles.
That's wild.
That's our life. So,
super cool.
Yeah, well, happy birthday, Shania.
Yes, very happy birthday, Shania. Another big day also for somebody here. Not me, not Shania, as well as Shania. But Ryan, you're turning 30, going on 60? Is that
so?
True?
Shania is joining the 30 club, and so when I hit 30, I got my own birthday present. It was a present to myself, courtesy of Blue Cross Blue Shield. I got a CPAP machine, which I'll share that photo on Facebook too. But Hunter, you might have to take away some of the talking here as I assemble my CPAP machine mask for you all at home, because it is quite the contraption. But I did try it on at the office where I got it, and I got to tell you, it actually feels like I'm breathing in like heaven.
Really?
Yeah, it is pretty something. So it goes. Oh, I still got my party hat on. Sorry, Shania, I got to take that off. And so I got to put my nose and my mouth in there, and I think I did it too high.
Okay.
But we'll adjust it here. Oh, glad I got the close-up shot on this too. And then eventually, I got to figure out exactly how to fit it this way. But then it'll snap on the sides. And then the tube, actually, since I'm a side sleeper, they said you can have the tube up top, so that way whatever side you're sleeping on, it's not going to interrupt what's happening in front of your face there. So this is the joy of being 30 years old now. And so, but I am very happy because now instead of having 30-plus interruptions an hour a night, I will have only 5 or less, hopefully. So that is the goal.
That's the goal anyway. It gets do they do another sleep study at some point when it's on you, or is there any way to verify that it is working?
It actually does. The machine is very smart. I actually have it upstairs too. I should have brought it down here, but it'll tell you how many interruptions you had that night, and then that information will be then sent off to my insurance company, who then needs proof that I'm actually using it.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So that way they will continue to help pay for it.
That makes sense. So, you either look like a scuba diver, kind of, or you look like one of those. You look like a pig with an apple in its mouth, kind of. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing too degrading. Just
no, not at all. Not at all. Bane also would be a good one.
Bane,
yeah, there we go.
You think the darkness is your ally? I love Bane. But I think it looks cool though.
Thanks, man. Yeah, really hot. Yeah.
It's what Mary's so lucky she gets to look over and see that every night. So that's beautiful.
It's gonna be wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm gonna be probably scaring her in the middle of the night with that thing on. Some of us have been dreading the cold out there, but it appears that man's best friend really enjoys the snow. Check out this joyful dog in New Hampshire, disappearing for just a moment as it leapt into more than a foot of snow after a winter storm passed over large parts of the U.S. This footage taken by a user on X showing his English Springer Spaniel jumping into the pure powder in Durham, New Hampshire. Durham got 19.5 inches of snow by Monday earlier this week. That's according to a local news report there.
Wow, I bet they don't really see that much snow. Maybe in New Hampshire they do, but I bet a lot of these dogs, especially down towards like Texas, Nashville, don't really get to see that much snow. Yeah. So it's kind of cool that they're getting a chance to go play out there and hang out in the snow and be buried in it,
Try something new.
Yes, yeah. I bet a lot of kids too, getting snow days and going out there making snow forts. That's the best best part of the whole thing.
Super cute.
Definitely. Here in Duluth, our radio partner, KQDS, their annual medallion hunt is underway right now, at least at the time of this recording.
Yeah.
By the time it airs, maybe the medallion will be found. But you can find their latest clues online at 95kqds.com. You could win a new TV, ATV that is, ATV and $5,000 in cash. I'm employed over at that station. I should probably know this by heart, Ryan, but
You're good.
You know,
You're good.
that's all right. So it's over $10,000 worth of stuff with the ATV and the $5,000 package. It can be hidden. You can find the contest rules as well as to where exactly it can be hidden. But definitely worth going out there and looking for it.
Yeah,
Ryan.
give it a shot.
For sure.
You got any clues for me out there?
No, here's the thing also, none of us know where it is. So just like because KQ does the secret sound,
Gotcha,
you know?
yep.
And so all the time when I'm out there at gigs and stuff, they're like, Hunter, what's the secret sound?
Come on, tell me.
Exactly. They don't tell me on purpose because
Wow.
they're like, he might blab. You never know. Get a couple, bush lights in you. You never know what's going to happen. But
This guy's on TV. Yeah,
exactly.
you might say it on air.
Exactly. So they don't tell me anything, so
Yeah.
I don't know any
It's
location.
Probably for the best.
Yes.
Well, hey, Hunter, we continue to hear things about exploding trees, including this question from a viewer left on voicemail. Take a listen.
I have a question for Hunter. After those trees make that loud explosions, the little bit of a slice in the side of the tree, is that a worry that the tree will die?
That's a
That's a very good question. I personally, that's less of a meteorology question, probably more of like an arborist maybe question. Is an arborist something that people do? But I would assume that it does damage the trees. I don't know if it necessarily kills the trees though. So that'd be a very interesting question. Maybe we should do a follow-up call with an arborist.
I wonder if it exposes its insides.
Yes.
Could be problematic for the tree.
That can't be good. So like I said, I assume it takes damage. I bet trees that are almost already dead too, it probably would kill them. Be the final blow to knock them out.
Anytime your insides are exposed, not a good thing.
No,
Not
exactly.
a good thing. Well, hey, coming up, we'll meet the grandson Olympian making his grandma proud in South Range, Wisconsin. We'll be back.
Welcome back, folks. Context clues. I'm assuming you got it though, but we didn't really talk about it at the beginning. Of course, it's Shania's birthday. That's Shania as a younger person back there.
Oh, that's
I know, right? Hopefully you gathered that with the clues that we had earlier today. But this is Shania back in second grade, so that's a very patriotic photo, like you said.
Very
Ryan.
patriotic. Yeah, I also like the jean jacket. Very cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's giving a thumbs up. She's got the smile going on, and that's a very happy photo there, Shania. So
It's a very happy photo.
so congratulations.
Congratulations, Shania. So yesterday we received that text saying a snowboarder at the Winter Olympics has a connection to the Northland, being the grandson of a resident in South Range, Wisconsin.
That's true, and apparently Mr. Lucas Foster is really good at his craft, including one move in particular.
The alley-oop double McTwist, Japan, the only rider doing that trick.
The alley-oop double McTwist, it's a very scary trick where you're just kind of setting it and hoping you get it to your feet.
That is arguably the scariest trick you could possibly try to throw in a half pipe.
Lucas Foster, Telluride, Colorado, snowboarding.
He's ready, man. Lucas is due. He's been riding great all season. I think this is his event.
I'd say my style, it's unique. I start my day, wearing different outfits, kind of trying to stand out with just how I'm walking, how I'm dressing. My riding style tends to be more aggressive. I choose different tricks than a lot of the field, try to make it my own.
He's got that crazy alley-oop double McTwist.
Everything he does is just a little different. The judges like that.
The alley-oop double McTwist, it's a variation of the double McTwist, which usually would be on my backside wall, but I do it on my frontside wall while the flip is going up the pipe. So it's basically doing it hard way. And I tend to do a Japan grab, which slows the rotation down, so it's a trick all about commitment. But when you land it, it's the best feeling in the world.
Is he gonna get it? Are you kidding me? That trick, unbelievable.
really is unbelievable. Very, very talented. Of course, it sounds like a new McDonald's McFlurry flavor, perhaps. The Double McTwist. That sounds fantastic.
Find it exclusively on their app someday.
Yes.
Yeah, but man, I got to tell you, doing all those twists and whatnot, I couldn't even remember like where I would be on the half pipe if we were out there competing like that.
You really have to, I don't know, be paying attention, of course, of what you're doing and knowing where you are in the world and your rotation.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. Very talented.
I'd alley-oop my way face down onto that snow, man. I'm telling you.
That would not be a good scene. That would not be a good thing for anybody. In health news today, new technology is helping people with physical and neurological issues get back on their feet.
Super cool. Marley Ginter sharing more.
Step by step,
we're going to cinch this up.
New technology is giving people with physical and neurological impairments the hope that they will one day walk naturally again.
I would say patients love it.
Dr. Ryan Ebersold is a physical therapist at Marshall Hospital, where they're demonstrating this zero-gravity robotic therapy device that allows patients to move around on foot without the fear of falling.
It just offloads a portion of a patient's body weight, allowing them to move a little bit freer.
The harness is connected to a grid in the ceiling, allowing protected movement across an entire room.
I found it very stabilizing. I felt that it helped me walk more normal.
I got polio when I was 3 years old. Once I got into it and I felt how snug it was and I did fall, it caught me right away.
Diane Marchese is hopeful that therapy will eventually allow her to move around without assistance.
I've been doing it now since October, and I'm getting better and better. And my goal is to get out of here walking.
It's very impressive, and it just gives them such an independence.
Harnessing new technology.
The little things, taking the stairs instead of the ramp, or being able to walk a little bit quicker, or just feeling like they're a little bit more balanced.
And offering a chance to change the lives of those who struggle to take a step. Marley Ginter, CBS News.
Oh, I love that. Great technology too. I would assume that when you're, having trouble walking, the thing top of mind would be falling.
Yes.
So the fact that you know that you're going to be secure in that device, it has to be an awesome feeling.
It's huge. Yeah, it gets rid of that kind of doubt. And if you fall, you could definitely re-injure something or injure something even further.
Hurt everything.
That's very scary. So cool that's a thing now. It's pretty awesome.
Love to see that. Well, here's something you can have either as an appetizer or even a dessert. The CDC wants you to get more vitamin D. Experts say it can be harder to maintain healthy levels during our winter months, and low vitamin D can cause fatigue, bone pain, muscle weakness, and mood changes. So doctors recommend getting safe sun exposure when possible. Also eat foods like eggs and fatty fish, and consider taking some vitamin D supplements if needed.
Yeah, what I've heard is that you can play tennis outside in the cold, and you can be completely naked and still not get enough vitamin D in your body. So you really need to have some kind of supplement to get more of that vitamin D in you. So, right? That's crazy, isn't it?
I've been working with Hunter so long that I can tell when he's about to start a sentence, and I know he's going to be sarcastic about it. It's just a slight little hint in his voice. I'm sure his parents and brother probably well aware of that. But
very well,
as soon as he said that first word, I said, okay, buckle up. This guy is going on a track that I don't know if I want any part of. So.
It's true, isn't it, though? Come on, right?
Coming up, how AI is taking over music. New sounds in the industry next.
Welcome back, folks. Yeah, Kayla takes a vitamin D supplement. So I heard that from her the other day. She told me that. I'm like, what'd you just say?
Heard it from his girlfriend. Throw her under the bus.
That's what I do. You got to throw the others under the bus and just stay above water. That's all you got to do.
Keep your job. Yep.
It's tough. Artificial intelligence is already reshaping how music is written, produced, and released. But could an AI-generated song ever take home a Grammy, Ryan?
Gwen Baumgartner tracking the growing changes in the music industry.
With each note, Tom Weir's Grammy-winning music studio comes to life.
We started with drums and a bass line.
Add in the piano, vocals, and violin. With the rise of AI, this human-based harmony is less and less how music is made. A study by AI platform Lander found that 87% of artists incorporate artificial intelligence into their work.
A lot of people using it as a collaborator. They're working with it. It's their co-arranger, co-producer.
Let the haters talk, let the rumors fly.
This single, Walk My Walk, was generated entirely by AI before topping the country Billboard charts in October, raising questions about the future of music and the legal challenges ahead due to the way most artificial intelligence trains on music without attribution or permission from the original creators.
You're getting awfully close to that border between, theft and actually enabling a new form of creativity.
Musicologist Judith Fennell says an AI-generated song could one day win a Grammy Award, as does musician Jeff Babko.
AI is a casserole of past people that have created things, so I don't think it's really a fair fight.
One survey found 97% of listeners can't tell the difference between human and AI-generated songs. Grammy eligibility does allow for AI, but requires a human component, explains Harvey Mason Jr. of the Recording Academy.
If a human's singing it, we'll give a Grammy to the human singing, not to the AI writing. But we're not going to award a Grammy to the AI component.
For Babko, there's still one note AI can't hit.
Human connection, I think, is the X factor of music, which AI can reproduce, but I don't think it can replace.
We'll see how it plays out. Gwen Baumgartner, CBS News, Los Angeles.
It's very interesting because on KQ, we play quite a bit. We'll hear a new AI song come out, and just for fun, we'll play it and we'll kind of rip it, But as time is going on and on, like they said, the 97% of people not telling the difference, it is so hard to tell if it's AI or not. With the images, it's a lot easier, but with sound, my gosh, it is pretty scary how spot on it is with an actual artist.
Especially with music from maybe like the 70s or 80s, you can definitely tell the human singing it, and maybe those takes were maybe more so in one go. And I feel like a lot of the music today, there's so much either, I'm not gonna say auto-tune, but there's so much producing that goes behind it with the sounds and whatnot that you can make it sound perfect, which then make it sound like an AI generated song.
So I guess we've been kind of going towards that anyway in the past 20, 30 plus years. So
seeking perfection in the songs.
But I'll tell you one thing, I hope for certain anyway, live music doesn't ever go anywhere. I hope that you always want to see a live person playing the music.
We're trying to keep Hunter employed today. I'm trying my darndest, I promise.
I'm doing my best to get rid of all my jobs, apparently.
Before we head to break quickly, a pretty good idea in San Francisco. So they had a pizza box littering problem, and the residents spoke out about it, and now, months later, they've actually figured out they don't need a circular trash can. They're now using square trash cans to solve that problem.
That's a genius idea, actually. You always have to fold it up and put it in the round one. Interesting.
Yeah, solving a good problem there. We'll see you after the break.
Welcome back, folks. It was a memorable morning for a family down in Iowa. A mother gave birth to a baby boy right on the floor of a FedEx building where she works. First responders arrived just minutes before little Onyx made his debut. Both mom and baby are healthy and resting in the hospital. The biggest surprise, though, Amethyst says she didn't know that she was even pregnant. With no symptoms until labor started, she's now the proud mom of what she calls our FedEx baby. You could say the baby was delivered, right?
Delivered right on time, expedited shipping.
Yes.
Yeah, so fast she didn't even know.
Right? That's very impressive. But my gosh, I'm glad it all went okay, obviously. Yeah. But wow, how do you not know that that's going on? That's crazy.
I don't know. We're gonna have to talk to an arborist here on the show. We're also gonna have to talk to somebody too about it, like why some people feel more symptoms than others when it comes to pregnancy. It's kind of a wild thing.
A musicologist, perhaps, also at some point. That was a new one that I've never heard of before.
Going back to the pizza boxes too. You know what grinds my gears? Bologna being circular, but the bread is square.
That's true. That's very true. And why are there 6 hot dog buns and 8 hot dogs in a package? It makes no sense, right?
It doesn't make any sense at all. The pizza's circular, but the box is square.
Yes, we love it. But we love you, Shania. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And have a great day.
We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.